Silas Dark Souls, professional hunter. Cathedrals, urns, this being, lamps. I wonder if he'll be mad that I sent a patient to Yusufka.
Ah, this here is a safe bet. Next, if you find any sane survivors, because there's nothing to fear here.
I don't believe you. I'm not sending anyone here. Well, probably not. We'll have to see. Okay, so I came from what seemed to be Gascoigne's study over that way, or some priest's study. Where can I go? There's a door. It's closed. Here's a passage. It's a transept. Alcoves. Fonts. And here's another path. So this definitely leads somewhere. Still in Yharnam. The architecture is unmistakable. Oh, I can see where the other path leads, I think. Is that, is that a new kind of enemy, or one of the tall citizens I've seen before? He looked a bit like another hunter. Just a bit. Here we have some... Whoa! Hello? Why are you fighting me? Did not successfully parry there. I mean, I did, but then I made the dumb mistake of backstepping, as I sometimes do when I haven't been playing for a while. So that large masked person had it out for me. As does everyone in this damn city. It is a night of the hunt. There's a reason I usually take on crows of the wood. Also, these appear to be tough crows. They've got like more than twice the hit points. Well, okay, not more than twice, but they got more. And mega crows. Oh, it's awful. I hope the bird had a good time in life or whatever. Hooray, a madman's knowledge. I've forgotten what those do. So these are some pretty cool looking stairs. What do they do? Where do they go? Ah, another masked person. Yeah, I saw one of these in the courtyard in the other direction too. So we're not going to be friends. Does not get staggered, this guy. Gotta actually dodge. We'll have to learn how to fight them efficiently. Could this be a church hunter? In the same way that the guys on the streets are sort of amateur hunters? This whole place seems to be obsessed with being terrible beasts or hunting them. It is an extremely cursed place. I guess it's not quite as bad to play a place to live as Dranglade. Then again, Majula was nice. I think... Okay, I personally would rather live in Yharnam than Majula. But that's because I'm a city person. I feel like the average human being would do better in Majula. Specifically Majula, not the rest of Dranglade. Obviously, no living human is going to want to live in Lordran. Lordran was special. A device. Wooden shield? Surely not. Huh. What does that do? It's like a shield. I guess I'll try it out a little bit. It doesn't look very protective. Like, at all. Can I get on that rooftop? It looks like I could probably... Ah, come on. This game hasn't seemed very jumping puzzly, which is disappointing, arguably. I saw treasure up there. You can get there somehow. Ah, okay, now I have to do it. Okay, I know you can't see me. I'm in my apartment in Western Australia rather than on your computer screens, but I sort of sat up in excitement here at the idea that there's some treasure you jump to. I like doing jumping puzzle stuff in Dark Souls. Don't know if anybody liked watching it, but I liked doing it. Thing is, these iron railings have been pretty reliable barriers so far. Okay, it feels weird to be carrying a shield around. I might try it out at some point, but I'm not gonna make a thing of it. If I can't cross the railing, that would imply I can get around to the other side or to the upper roof. That is actually quite plausible, since there's a balcony up there with a gap on it. Okay, so I'll be looking for a way down when I'm above. Man, 3D interconnectedness, it's cool. And I see I've actually come to the limit of this path. If this was another game, I would have been happy to see a bonfire. This one just burns me. At least I wasn't covered in oil. So... exit Cathedral left. Another one of these guys. That's good, I need to practice fighting him. They seem moderately parryable. Yeah, I've done that multiple times. It might be a good way to fight them generally. I wonder if the bell at his chest does anything. Wait. That's not a mask. That's his face. Dude. There is something wrong with you. Are these people what have become of the healing church? Nice. Well, okay. Yeah, for sure. I mean, why not? Huh. I can honestly say I didn't expect that. I don't know what just happened. I got a top hat and then I hung out near an orb, and that was a mistake. And then frenzy. Oh, there it is again. What is going on? There was like an invasion-y guy, like a red phantom. That's disconcerting to me. I'll remember this. I don't understand it. I'll remember it in the hope that I can find someone who does. Oh, this is just a chapel. I've moved such a little distance from where I started that I almost might as well... Nah, I'm not going to return to the dream as painful as it. Well, let's check out this new stuff I just got. I wonder how much of it is identical to stuff I already had. Hunter garb. Okay, well, wait. This hunter garb is subtly different. Accompanied with a short cape to wipe away blood. This one without the cape that wipes away blood. Hunter gloves. Those are identical. This is funny. Okay, so which of the... I don't wear hunter garb at the moment, do I? Hunter trousers. Identical. And a top hat. What am I wearing for a hat? A hunter hat. Hang on, did I just see that? Some hunters place an emphasis on form, as seen by the use of the threaded cane. For them, formality, beauty, and justice are the very essence of our humanity, and precisely what keeps hunters from becoming something else. I'm gonna be Tuxedo Mask. Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that looking like this, Silas is not going to strike fear into the hearts of absolutely anybody. But that's not the point. It's about style. Okay. I wonder if you can fortify armor or just weapons. So I came from there. There's a path here. Path here. Possibly others, and of course there's the ability to be sucked into a portal and thrown into the air, I guess, if anybody wanted that. Rocks. City. Okay, the only problem I have with this hat is now it makes me want to switch my garb, my coat type thing. It doesn't really go together anymore. Gascon? That's okay. It's alrightish. That's what I had on. So capeless garb? Oh yes, that's so much better than the caped one. Yeah, I don't like that. But this I can deal with. Yes. Pretty good. Hey, it's somebody, probably somebody hostile. Oh yeah, these are enemies. You can tell because only bad people have dogs. Oh! They're also actually extra hit points. Gosh. Okay, so basically all of my tactics against these guys were predicated on them being really easy to kill in 1 or 2 hits. These ones seem to have leveled up, or at least learned how to dodge a whip, so I died. I'll attempt to recover my blood money. Those who delve into the arcane fall all too easily to madness. Such short range. It's a real weakness, guy. Another one. As before, I guess. Yep. Alright, no more pausing to admire myself in the sunlight. The fading sun. The time of day, I think, has been changing a little. The sun's been going down, and when I fought Gascoigne, it dipped beneath the horizon. Let's pebble this, just for safety, just until I got the measure of these guys. Pebble a little. Oh. Man, I love the pebble. 2 damage, and you can miss. It's so cool. Okay, it looks like about 160 hit points. Interesting. This is mostly relevant south. Fuck, I had to start a new recording session just as a dog attacked me. I was like frantically trying to hit the record double tap button while also fending off the dog. So what I was about to say, hit point levels are mostly relevant for dogs because other guys I can just parry. Like this guy if I really want to. Oh wait, no. Guys with torches are hard to parry as well. I remember that now. I didn't need to use that. Cold blood. Molotovs. Once again I could afford a Kirk hammer, a trap I will not fall into so easily a second time. So there's a church here. The cathedral ward is like freaking full of them. Unfortunately, the healing church seems to be just as badly afflicted by the hunt as everyone else. Who's that? Ah. It's someone who has dogs, that's who it is. Nice trap, I guess. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dodge towards him. Ah! Cool tactics, Silas. You pose no threat to me. Apart from the threat of refilling my bullets. See, the reason I did buy that repeating pistol in the end... Hello? Is this... This is not the Odeon Chapel, this is a different place, I think. There's a lever here. There's also treasure. I'm gonna get the treasure. What? Someone is here. I see. That's just an ordinary guy, probably. Well, whatever that is, I wanted. I also want this. Madman's knowledge. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I want to pull this lever because it's there. Excellent. This is quite likely something that will benefit me. So, chapel after chapel. Where do they all come from? Are these dual lanterns, any of them? Who's this? I'm not keeping my finger on the attack button here because this person looks... Hooray! It's a sane person.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Absolutely. First thing I want to know is what's a vile blood.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
Thank you.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
So this is clearly a church guy. Maybe he can shed some insight into why everything is so fucked up.
There must be oodles for us to share. Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest.
Tell me about the church.
As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that councillors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit.
Okay. Bergenworth. Is that the hamlet in the valley?
Bergenworth is an old place of learning.
No, it's not.
And the tomb of the gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter.
Ooh.
Well, once a group of young Bergenworth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Bergenworth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Bergenworth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
Ah. It's interesting how this guy, and everyone else I've met in this place, they talk as if Yharnam were a going concern, as it were not a post-apocalyptic city, just one with, there's some problems, there are some troubles, but civic life continues. There are institutions, there are practices, rituals, culture. But what I observe is that this night of the hunt, this is like the hunt. This is destroying the place. Everyone has gone mad. Alfred, maybe he hasn't noticed yet. He's been hanging out here praying.
I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure.
Yes, nice to talk to you also.
Guide your way.
Thank you.
There must go on. I bid you may the good.
It was nice to meet somebody who will just chat. Okay. So let's head back around this chapel and then into the other entrance now that I've opened the, sarcophagus. Interesting, so this whole place is layered, kind of Mordrin-like. Ah man, really, really good level design, by the way. The cathedral ward is at the peak of Yharnam, or the Grand Cathedral is up. That's, I think, the Grand Cathedral up there. And below the city are these tombs or something. There's been mention of the Fumaru, of people building the tombs. Down there is the tomb of the gods, some sort of holy place. Chalices have been mentioned. And there's a valley between the two parts of the city, which is some sort of hamlet. There's also a wood nearby. I wonder how many of these locations I'm going to end up visiting. These statues, a lot of the statues in the city are kind of standard issue. Well, some of them are, but a number of them depict things which the faces aren't human, the arms aren't human either. Spindly wrapped. There's something alien about a lot of it. Hey. Sorry. Okay, I've got to check what those are. I have so many of them now. Used to gain insight. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, I'll save those up, and I could also buy the rest of Gascoigne's gear. Good enough for that. Additional pellets that counteract poison. I should have Molotovs on quick dial. Probably also numbing mists. A music box. I don't know if I'll get a chance to use it, but oh man, sad story. Very sad. It's dark. I want to be able to see. Oh wait, I can arrange this. Shield, whatever. I bet it's awful. Okay, these statues. See, these are more person-like. the ones above... the running faces, the tentacles or something, it's... I'm not certain that's a human being. What lies here? More statues. There are so many statues, just as there are coffins everywhere. Hooded figures. Many of those are human. Tempering blood gemstone. Cool. Blood gem. Maybe it's just the art style of the sculptor. Don't give up, eventually fear beast. Monster waits ahead. Yeah, I figured. Well, let's do this. A doctor turned me into a hunter and gave me 2 weapons. Dead. Okay. This place is, I'm not gonna lie, it's making me worried. I feel like bad things could happen here. There's plenty of room for dark corners to hide or things to be trapped. It's just kind of a big open dark space. Ghosts. I wish those candles were all lit. Who are these people fighting? Just the wolf, I guess. A wolf alone is no big deal. Descending into the basement of old churches on a night of the hunt doesn't strike me as safe. Ah, choices. The stairs go up and the stairs go down. Ah, well, not very far up. 4 antidotes. I'm gonna take the hint there. Poison may lie ahead. A hunter is never alone. That's a nice sentiment. This guy seemed pretty alone. I could use one of these 2 inside I've picked up and ring a beckoning bell if I wanted to not be alone. Ah, it's a lantern. Well, this turned out better than I was fearing. Hooray! Absolutely nothing went wrong. There was some real atmosphere going on there, but no problem. Cool. So, today's accomplishments. I've met Alfred. I've defeated a number of masked guys. I found a blood gem. Let's use the blood gem. See what it does, at least. Blood gem fortification. I could, for example, use this tempering blood gemstone, which, it's got... okay. It's got Towers of Hanoi 1 and Square Radial. Well, for sure. I don't know what that means, but on the right there it says physical attack up 0.7%, which sounds like exactly what I want, to be honest. Cool. Can I unfuse it? Now I can just kind of take it off again. Okay, my weapon is slightly better now. That's good. And that reminds me also, time to make progress towards being able to try out the repeating pistol. I believe I need strength 10 and blood tinge 5. Whereas I have strength, sorry, blood tinge 8, whereas I have strength 9 and blood tinge 7. Let's deal with this.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Thank you.
What is it?
I
Very
desire.
well, let me
Stir. Very slightly increases the power of my, my fist, I guess. Unfortunately, it would take me 2,500 more blood echoes to buy up the blood tinge.
Farewell, good hunter.
So I don't think I have enough cold blood to cover that. Let's find out. Yeah. That would take me to 2,500, not 4,500. Anything interesting I would want to buy? I do still want this Hunter Chief emblem. I should not have used that cold blood yet. Well, I'll just try not to die. Just one more thing to do here. I should visit the Bath Messengers. And expend insight. To buy Gascoigne's trousers. Now I have more pants. Okay, made a moderate amount of progress there with no real setbacks or hiccups. Nothing too exciting today, but I feel like I'm really starting to put together the pieces on the lore of this city. I've got better clothes. I've been pulled into a portal and thrown into the air. I've met a friendly man, and I found a new lantern. Overall, an effective night of hunting.